Hey, what's up everyone, Roskill here. I do apologise for my absence, but I'm back now. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so in light of the recent problems the world has been having, the coronavirus, COVID-19, everyone's got to stay indoors. We're not allowed to go out, apart from basic necessities, essential work and all that. And, of course, Gaijin thought this was the perfect time to introduce this, the space race, which introduces the Object 279, guess what, as a special tank. A tank, and we knew it would be common if the Object 279 ever came into the game, it would be a special tank. We all knew it would. Don't lie, you know it would. You know it would have been. Don't lie. But it's another IS-7 event. Oh yes, it's another one of these build your own tank events. And we all know how much people enjoy these events. Now, don't get me wrong, it's better than the E100 tournament. I despise that tournament. And I still despise any tournament vehicle bullshit. I despise it all. Right? But I preferred Gaijin, the Operation Summer and Operation Frost Winter, whatever, you know, when you had to complete tasks to get the vehicles. That's good. That's a rewarding event. That's a simple event. But this, now God knows how many parts you're going to have to get. Like, assemble space rockets from the materials obtained in battles and deliver on them parts, of the Object 279 heavy tank from the moon. Exchange them for premium vehicles or assemble your own lunar rover. So, here we go. Rewards for Space Conquerors. Object 279, obviously, the big one that everyone's going to want to get. If you don't want to get this, you're a strange person. You're very strange if you don't like the Object 279. Sorry, that's, I'm not showing my bias for the tank at all there. But, will be assembled from 3 parts. Doesn't sound that hard, does it? But this is what I find funny. The AU-1 Corsair Premium Rank 4, bear in mind it says Rank 4 here, in exchange for a complete Object 279. Nobody's going to get this, Gaijin. You know why? Because who in their right mind would exchange a Rank 4 for a Rank 6? Sorry, a Rank 6 for a Rank 4. Who in their right mind would get this over that? It makes no sense to me. Then you have the SDKFZ 2341 Puma, which is essentially, if anyone remember, you know, it's in the German beginners pack at the moment. The I can't remember the name of it now. The name's lost to me, but it's that one with the 20mm that's a premium at tier 1, which is quite troll. It's quite a fun little tank. Well, it's basically got the turret of that, but it's on a Puma. So it's very fast now as well. But it's lost its armor, so you're exchanging the armor of that tank. It's based on the 38T, the premium. You're exchanging the armor of that tank for the speed of the Puma. For the turret of the Object 279. So you have to sacrifice a third of the grind to get this, a rank 1. And let's be honest, nobody really is going to care about this because it's a ship, and the only thing we care about at this point, or at least in my opinion, this is what I care about in ships. Battleships, when are they coming? I want my battleships. Please. Battleships are fun. Make bigger maps and give us battleships. Let's be honest, we all want battleships. Battleships are fun. But, here we go. How to participate. The whole assembly process and the receiving of rewards will take place in the hangar menu, Workshop Space Race. In Space Race, you are assembling rockets to transport the parts of the Object 279. Assembling and launching of the rocket will be done in 3 stages in the menu. Assembly scheme from basic raw materials up to rocket components and its launch. Participate in battles in the main game modes and get all you require for the assembly of rocket components. You get a container of materials for each 10 minutes in the battle, and it carries over from the battle you're in. So say you got 15 minutes in a battle, you only have to play 5 minutes of the last battle, of the next one. And then you get here oxidizer and fuel for refueling and launching for each 10 minutes spent in battle in a vehicle of rank 2 and above. And with in-game activity of 50% or higher. Now I agree with this part here, the 50% or higher, because that right there, I remember the old events when it was like 70-80% battle activity. It was bullshit, so I'm glad they've moved that down. But this right here is a bad idea for first place. Now, what is that going to do? Why is it a bad idea? Well, the reason, quite simply, is it's a bad idea. The reason why, because people are going to be wanting to get to first place more than anything in their team, which means they are going to do everything they can to get first place, which means we are going to see much more spawn camping, for one, because what is the quickest way to get points? In the ground RB battle, or ground battle in general, or any battle for that matter, because I've seen it happen in planes as well, and in ships. What are we going to get in every battle now? We're going to get people spawn camping so that they can farm easy points. That's what we're going to get, thanks to this here, saying that you got to be in first place. We're not going to get people focusing on the objectives. Even though objectives give points, they're not going to be focusing on the objectives. They're going to be focused on killing as many people as possible. Why? Because, let's be honest, yes, you can capture an objective once and it will give mildly more points than killing one enemy tank, but if you kill 3-4 enemy tanks, that's going to give you more points than capturing one objective. So people are going to focus on kills more than anything now. They're not going to focus on the objectives. And be sure to use the market to exchange unnecessary materials and get any missing ones, which means RNG bullshit is going to be prevalent in this event. It is going to be up your arse the entire time. So prepare to play 10, 20, even 30 battles, maybe even more than that, just to get one singular bloody part that you need. Production is carried out in the following order: raw materials, material, part, ready, rocket. The whole process during the construction of the rocket takes time. You cannot speed it up. You are able to assemble several parts at the same time. So that's nice. So it's going to take time. But they don't mention how much time. Not here at least, anyway. Receiving awards. An assembled rocket can be sent for one of the 3 parts required for the Object 279. Once you've collected all tank parts, you can assemble it and receive the Object 279 coupon, which can be traded on the market, or you can activate it yourself. You can also choose another event vehicle as a prize. Unlikely. Unlikely this is going to happen. Oh, hang on a moment. But here we go. SDKFZ 2341 or SGB S309 can be exchanged for 1 turret of the Object 279. Oh, sorry, I got it the wrong way round. I thought they were saying there for a moment that you could exchange these for a turret. I was going to say, people might do that on the market. Never mind then. Turret exchange and other prizes are, and also the possibility of trading an Object 279 coupon on the market will be available after the 13th of April. Exchange of the Object 279 and AU-1 Corsair is possible immediately. If you manage first place in battle, winning or losing team, then you will receive scientific data articles. Here we go. This is the first place bullshit. Merge them into collections to shorten the flight time significantly. Small collection of scientific data, 10 articles. Flight will take 9 hours. Medium collection of scientific data, 30 articles. That's basically, you gotta be, I'm assuming that means you gotta be first place 30 times. Yeah, here we go. First place in one battle will give 1 article, which means you gotta be first place 30 times for that. 50 for that one. So, that's I think that's bullshit. You're making it so we're gonna have to wait more than 9 hours on top of having to do all this. We have to wait 9 hours for our fucking rocket to reach the fucking moon so that we can get our fucking tank part. Excuse me. Terms of the special event. All items can be obtained in multiplayer gaming modes during the 1st of April space race event. Ground, arcade, realistic and simulator battles, aviation, naval, you know it. But, notice here. Yes, let's just cut out the aviation simulator people. Let's just cut them out completely, yeah? You know, they don't... Fuck aviation sim. Anyway, the number of items obtainable in battles is limited. Yeah, this is even more bullshit. So, say you don't have a job. Or, well, most of us don't have a job at the moment. We've all been fucked out of our job for the time being, right? So, look. Oh, look. It's limited how many you get. You can only get 400 in total containers. You can only get 320 of fuel and oxidizer for the entire period of the space race. And the scientific data articles, you can only get 200 throughout the entire event. Why? Why is there a limit? What you're basically doing here, Gaijin, what you're basically doing is people who are mad enough, not daft, mad enough to be able to play this game all day, because, my god, I cannot play this game all day. It sends me into a rage eventually and I have to leave. I progressively get worse and worse the more I play. But anyway, people who are mad enough or sane enough, whatever, or just have a relaxed mind and are able to keep playing all day, well, they're kind of cocked out of this, aren't they? So all that time, they've got nothing to show for it, because they're just cocked as much as we are. So anyway, items sale ability on the marketplace mentioned in their description. Building a rocket and flight to the moon takes a lot of time. You may shorten the flight by collecting scientific data. Special event period. Here we go. Containers and scientific data are available in battles. So it's just going over again the same things we just read in the top of the article. Honestly, what do I think of this event? Now, I've already been in game, and I've seen the little workshop thing. Oh my god. It looks even more confusing. Alright, to me, the IS-7 event and the Animal Tiger and the King Cobra event. Let's go with the Tiger and the King Cobra. That event, that April Fool's event for the Animal Tiger and the Animal King Cobra, I was alright with that, to be honest. Right? Honestly, it wasn't really that confusing. You just kept building parts until you had the turret in that. Same with the IS-7. But the event I've seen here, I looked at it, first glance, I was just immediately confused. Immediately confused because I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. I have no idea how long it's going to take. I'm sure somebody's probably already data mined that and had a look. And it's probably posted it somewhere. But honestly, I think this event's going to be torture. For anyone who doesn't have fun tanks. For anyone who doesn't have tanks like the KV-220. This event is going to be torturous. Because it's just going to be grindy, annoying grindy. It's going to be just doing the same thing over and over and over again. This is honestly like the worst for people that are, as I said, that only have the KV220 or just are only down one nation, because at least in my respect, I can play different nations because I have pretty much every nation down to tier 4, tier 5, so I can keep switching nations. But for people who are only down on one nation, this is going to be awful because they're going to get bored real quick. So guys, good luck, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.